Wednesday and the Silent Orchid. Wednesday, Adams found comfort in the silence of her family's greenhouse. It was usually thick with the scent of nightshade and the low, throbbing melody of her prized possession, the Arachnus nocturna, a black, carnivorous orchid that sang lullabies of sweet, glorious despair. But today, the silence was louder than usual. The Arachnus nocturna was gone. Worse, the silence felt hollow, absent of its usual low thrum. Wednesday despised cheerful noises, but a deep, musical melancholy was essential for concentration. "Thing," Wednesday said, her voice flat as a tombstone. "Someone has disturbed the natural order of things. My botanical companion is absent, and the air is offensively quiet. Find the anomaly." Thing tapped twice, suspicion, and then drew a tiny claw mark in the dust of the potting bench. The perpetrator, it seemed, had been clumsy enough to leave a clue. It wasn't a footprint, but a streak of swampy, emerald moss that shouldn't have been there. Wednesday followed the faint trail of swampy moss and gloom. It led not out the main door, but back toward the rarely used section of the grounds, near the potting shed belonging to Mortis, the groundskeeper. Mortis, a man who believed smiling was an insult to the soul, was usually Wednesday's favorite associate. He was currently polishing a collection of rusted shears, muttering darkly about the indignity of daylight. "Mortis," Wednesday stated, appearing suddenly in the doorway. "Did you happen to relocate the Arachnus nocturna?" Mortis nearly dropped a blade the size of a small scythe. "Miss Wednesday, relocate? Certainly not. I wouldn't touch that beautiful, dreadful thing without 7 layers of protective leather and a written liability waiver." He pointed nervously to a small, lidded terrarium tucked beneath his bench. "I just moved it for deep cleaning." Wednesday surveyed the terrarium. Inside, perfectly safe but silently brooding, sat the Arachnus nocturna. "Ah," Wednesday noted, leaning closer. "It seems Mortis has only relocated the plant. The mystery remains. Why is it silent? The sound mechanism is built into the pot." Thing tapped out a message. "Look closer, beneath the soil." On the plant's bulb, where the sound mechanism usually hummed, there was a tiny, intricate scratch. The key that wound the terrifying lullaby mechanism was missing, perhaps jostled out during the relocation. A vandal! An atrocious act of musical disruption caused by simple clumsiness, Wednesday muttered, observing the broken key Thing had retrieved. Mortis, relieved he wasn't accused of botanical murder, offered Wednesday a special jar of macabre adhesive he used for repairing headstones. Wednesday used the adhesive and Thing's precision to repair the tiny, delicate key. She wound the mechanism, and a deep, low, humming lullaby filled the shed. The Arachnus nocturna was singing its song of sweet, glorious despair once more. Balance was restored.